Wow. I hope that's working and everything came through, including that. Blam! What's up? Hello, everyone. How are you?
Good evening, everyone.
Look, it's the whole gang. We're all here once again for some more Sigil Confidential. The Silent Goddess, episode 2. I actually had to take a few checks. It was like, is it only 2? Have we missed that many?
Yep.
Yeah.
But yes, we are here back with episode 2. And that's great. It gave the Cairn guys a little chance to catch up a little.
They're trying their best.
They are.
It's hard down there.
Those poor fools. But yeah, Prim, would you like to recap us?
Yes. So, after quite some time, last time on Sigil Confidential. After a couple months of travel on the horror specs, the crew had settled into a routine and some degree of normalcy. Eventually, they came to a stop in front of a twisting, tumultuous darkness. A horrible curtain of shadow that everyone instinctively knew Cairn was on the other side of. They puzzled over how to pass without harm coming to themselves, but stanzas of a horrific poem haunted them, pushing them into terror and madness as the darkness drew the ship in. Their efforts to pull away failed. Sights and sounds had them teetering on the edge of insanity before being met with silence, and they soon found themselves looking at the Mother's Head moon, drifting against the starlit sky and the world of Cairn behind her. They had entered Cairn's crystal sphere. The crew couldn't marvel at the sights for long. Danger was quickly encroaching on them as the reactor failed and explosions rocked the Haruspecs. Everyone made a beeline for the Whispering Gale. As they sailed out of the loading bay, they sent the Galleon Mimic into an out-of-control tailspin, hurtling straight for the surface of the Mother's Head moon. With Cinder slowing the ship and Jimmy managing to wrest a bit of control at the last minute, they managed to prevent a horrific crash. And when the ship came to a stop, they stepped out onto the surface of the Mother's Head moon, with no functional ship and a disquieting presence surrounding them. Can the crew find some way to breach the skies of Cairn, completing their wager with the Angler? And what secrets will they uncover about the state of the world following the Blight? Find out, starting right now, on Sigil Confidential, the Silent Goddess.
Very good. Very good. All right. And that catches us back up, ladies and gentlemen, guys and ghouls. And we are on the surface of an enormous skull floating in orbit around the planet of Cairn. Yeah, and I believe we had pretty much just stepped off the ship.
Yep, more or less.
Just a touch. So you hadn't really gotten very far, done very much at this point. So where would you like to go from here?
Let me zoom way in so I can see what we're doing here. Could you refresh us on the terrain in the immediate area?
I would be absolutely happy to.
That's no moon.
So, we'll call this a bit of a recap too. I save a lot of these descriptions I used just for moments such as this. Pro DM move, at you guys at home. So, as your spacecraft, your ship, the Whispering Gale, descended onto the desolate surface, of Rokana's skull, you were immediately struck by the eerie atmosphere that pervaded the area. The air was thick with a sense of ancient dread, and the landscape a stark reminder of the cataclysmic events that shaped the world below. The surface itself is a vast, barren expanse covered in dark, ashen soil that seems to absorb rather than reflect the feeble light. Jagged crevices and deep fissures mar the landscape, hinting at the violence of Rokana's demise. Strange, otherworldly flora cling to the skull's surface here and there, twisted and warped as if by unnatural energies that may have perhaps emanated from the core of this celestial body. As you have begun to explore the landscape, you do notice remnants way off in the distance, on the horizon, of what may have perhaps been structures of some sort. But these are very far away.
In the creation myths of Cairn, with which I'm sure Jimmy would be like passively familiar,
Mm-hmm.
it was the other gods that killed Rokana eventually, right?
Correct.
All right, yeah.
They were spawned, and then immediately, in the chaos of their, creation themselves, devoured their mother.
She kind of started ripping herself apart, though.
Well, yeah, part of it was that, yes.
Yeah, because her children spawned from her, like, ripping herself apart because she was like, no consciousness, this is icky.
Yeah. Well, she was primordial. Her existence is beyond human understanding. But, yeah, the other children came from her and devoured her and built the world of Cairn upon her remains, basically, and the power that they gained from her. And you're on her skull.
I survey the surface, suddenly particularly aware that, some of the very beings that I have a bit of a grudge against did this.
Just a little.
I reconsider the desire for harsh words with the gods.
Wait, you mean this isn't just some fancy rock?
Oh, no.
Nah, Rat, nah. This was, the Holy Mother.
That's what you saw as you floated towards it. Just as a reminder.
I'd say don't be too blasphemous, but she has been dead a while, so I'm sure she doesn't mind.
How dead can a god?
Yeah. You're still breaking up there, Cinder, a good bit.
I was to say, how dead can a god be?
In her case, pretty dead. Pretty dead.
I mean, most things die when you take their head off.
Yeah.
There's usually always some bit of divine power left in the corpses of gods.
I'm sure there's some juice left. I just don't expect her to get up and be upset we're walking around on her pate up here, you know?
Most likely not. There are people who form civilizations on the dead gods that float in the astral plane.
Just hope so no two jams of science.
Say again?
We couldn't hear a word of what you said, bro.
I said I'm hoping no two gems appear in the eye socket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure we could find some other way to make our day worse.
Ooh.
That's actually a good idea. Let me write that down.
Oh no.
Alright.
So, as I said, in the very distance on the horizon, you do see what may be structures kind of gently poking out along the skyline, distant west by southwest of your current location. Beyond that, it is a barren, hammered, cracked, crater-filled expanse, not unlike a moonscape.
Jimmy, were there any civilizations in Cairn that would have made a settlement of any sort on the moon? I don't ever remember you mentioning any Gith that lived on Cairn.
Jimmy looks confused for a second. And then he looks up and he looks like he's thinking very carefully. I'm a level with you, Ghost. I think probably the number of people on Cairn that were capable of planar travel were in the low tens. No. Nobody lived on the Mother's Head.
Question.
That you know
Yes.
of?
We can breathe, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're having no trouble breathing.
Okay.
That would be a big problem.
Yeah.
Real short arc right there.
Everyone dies.
For everyone else.
Especially bodies.
We already have a plan for that. Those fingers.
Yeah, usually celestial bodies per D&D rules, like, have some sort of, like, atmosphere. All of them.
Yeah.
So, we should be good.
Jimmy continues in response to your follow-up question. He says, yeah, I guess somebody could have been hiding out up here. Not that anybody down on Cairn would have known.
She'll give a short nod in response.
Hell, let's go find out.
It's
got a
to
wrecked
just
ship.
write a high five for no reason. Like,
Yeah. We got a wrecked ship. I got a splitting headache. I don't think there's too much we could feed the gale apart from ourselves lying around. So I don't think we're getting off the Mother's Head too fast.
I need to heal the gale as well, but considering the way that magic has been going, we probably need to attune to Cairn's arcane energies first, before I can cast magic normally again.
What's up with that? I look over at Draken. You could cast just fine when we lived here. But they screwed the place up while we were gone? In some other new and fancy way?
Maybe? I'm gonna be honest, it's all a little weird. I could probably find out, kind of by asking. But I think someone would prefer I just find out my own way, because it would be more entertaining for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Well, with
I
all of
understand.
with all of Cairn's gods gone, I wouldn't be surprised if the weave got a little discombobulated here.
So Draken, as a native of Cairn, you would know this. Magic already functions differently in Cairn. The weave is not present here.
Is that how you do yours, the weave? Because I just ask really nicely and things happen. Like, is that not how you guys do it? Is that how?
What? No, I do science.
Asking's easier.
I don't know. Asking's boring when you can just apply physics.
Really? Have you ever tried to ask for things just to burst into flames? It's awesome.
it's called an exothermic reaction, my guy. It's completely
called
possible to
fireball.
recreate it.
Ask nicely. Hey, reality, can you change the air into fire?
All of the building blocks of reality have their own resonant frequencies, and usually I use the resonance of my words to bend reality to my will in such a way such as the workings of, well, I guess you could, I guess I would more accurately be called a bard.
Yeah, but what's cooler, like asking something else to do something for you, or doing it yourself, man? Come on.
That might be the most is-to thing is-to has ever said.
Yeah.
I like not having to get my hands dirty.
That might be the most Draken thing he's ever said.
Well, good luck with that. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on without magic. Let's walk and talk.
All right.
We got a lot of ground to cover, it looks like.
All right. So you begin to move?
We should
Yes.
probably find some shelter at least.
Yeah, can you ping the general location of these structures on the map for us?
Mm-hmm. Out this way, if you can see my ping.
Yes. Bonk. How big are the hexes, more or less?
They're not huge. We'll say about 500 feet.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible.
Yeah, not huge.
not terrible.
Nothing crazy. You guys, I mean, you start making good time. You will notice that you're parched and dry here. Like, there is absolutely zero humidity. Sigil is a very humid place.
Yup.
Some would say damp.
Yeah, or even moist. But this is parched and dry. Like every step you take, dust kind of kicks up and eddies and swirls around you. It gets on your face and your eyes. And by the end of the first 500 feet, you're all kind of covered in this light film of what can only be bone dust.
Well, I'm...
Go ahead.
I think like most of us, am basically dressed head to toe, given the fashion sense of where we're coming from. But I will wrap my face up to keep the dust off.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Just checking my inventory. And I think I try to mimic that behavior.
Okay.
I think I'm just breathing normally.
Okay.
Same.
All right. All good.
Making a note of where we were in relation to the celestial bodies that we see in the sky, if that's possible. Trying to remember where we came from. If these, if the bone dust is whirling up around us, we probably might not be able to find out where we came from. So, trying to keep careful note of that and make sure that we're headed towards where we want to go.
Okay. So we're gonna say, now, like I said, you're keeping a slightly slower pace than normal. So it's every hex is only taking about it's a few minutes at most, right?
It'd be like 10, 15 rounds.
Yeah, because like I said, you're making good time. It's a little slow. It's dry. It's parched. Dust is in your eyes. They are kind of looking around, trying to gauge navigationally where they are. And that's good. I forget. Do you have that feat that gives you the memory?
Keen mind?
Yeah, keen mind.
No, I just take notes.
Okay. I love that answer. Does anyone have keen mind?
Nope.
Okay.
Not I.
Not I.
That might be the other campaign. I think somebody has it over there. Maybe Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilhelm has it.
All right. So it's going to take a minute to map something this grand out. These are brand new stars for you. You're looking at a completely alien sky, but you are a very intelligent character, and you are, as you said, taking notes. I will take that into account if a navigational roll comes up, okay?
Okay.
I'm writing it down. Okay. Go ahead, bump up another move there.
All right. Monk.
Traveling along. Right about this. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I was gonna ask, are you making us per hex, like dice rolls for encounters?
I am doing a lot of things in secret.
He's doing some stuff. Go ahead, please.
Right about this point, though, there is a rumbling beneath your feet, a gentle kind of vibration. You can all feel it, and it's weird because it makes the lower halves of your legs, your feet, and your calves kind of tingle like pins and needles, like you're waking up from them being asleep for a second as it goes. It only lasts about 4 or 5 seconds and then settles. And you can see like the dust just all around you is kicked up in the air and slowly settling back down.
Moonquake?
Well, it's not like... It's not really a moon, you know, so it probably shouldn't have those.
That's no moon.
Headache?
I
would
really
imagine-
hope not.
I would imagine creature of some sort.
I don't
Cerebral
wanna meet
parasites?
anything. I don't want to meet anything that could survive up here.
God-sized
Elder
Me
God
either.
brainworms?
God-sized brainworms.
Think about it.
Kill it.
Let me write that down real quick here.
Kill it with fire.
Let me write that down.
You never know what's
Fire's
up
not
here.
working.
I'm getting lots of good
Hey,
ideas.
wait. Is the atmosphere explosive here still?
Would you like to test it and see?
Oh no.
It should be some kind of actual gas rather than phlogiston at this point.
I mean, I'm breathing normally, so
It's pure methane. It's fine.
awesome.
I
Awesome.
will be
All
dead
right.
momentarily.
Do you want to test it and see? You want to light a flame?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of flame are you lighting? You lighting a cigar, or are you firing a
Yeah,
fireball?
I think I'll test to see if we're back into like realm space by
Okay.
trying to pull a cigar out of my tactical vest.
How do you produce the flame?
With my fire starter, I have a lighter.
Is it just an actual mundane device? Not-
It's just a mundane magical tinkering
Okay.
lighter.
It-
Produces flame.
But it uses no arcane ability.
Not anymore.
Okay. In that case, yeah, it takes a few more tries than normal, but yeah, you get a real kind of dim, weak flame to finally produce, and it's enough to light your cigar.
Oh, I haven't had one of these in months.
You do notice, however, as soon as you begin to start pulling on it, the smoke does not rise. It drifts downward.
Excellent. I'm testing fluid dynamics as well. While I puff on my stogie, I'm going to ponder escape velocities.
Okay. All right, you go ahead and move another one if you guys are still walking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I would like to specify that one of me is noting where we're going, keeping track of the navigation, and the other of me is working with Ratt, looking at the cigar, like, what the heck is that, you know?
Okay. I have a question for you guys because I'm having a senior moment. Is Saren with you still?
Yeah, you said she was with us.
Okay, I just couldn't remember. I didn't have it written down.
Yeah, because I specifically asked about that.
Okay.
She didn't
So, yes,
quite
but-
die yet.
It shouldn't quite die yet. I've
We're
tried.
doing our best on this front.
I've tried.
We had a few close calls.
Poor Saren. All right, so go ahead and move another one.
Yoink.
All right. So, right about this time, I need everyone to give me a wisdom save, please.
Well, we're all within range of Cinder, so we can add +5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not for this.
Not for this.
Not for this.
I Church,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to ask you an important question here.
What's that?
Do we lack it because all of Cinder's powers are disabled on Cairn because we have no gods here?
No.
Or have you decided there's a category of save that his thing doesn't apply to? Because that'd be very rude to him.
Yeah. This is not that type of save.
His thing applies to all types of save, is my understanding.
This isn't a negative effect.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
This is just story moment. Don't worry.
Do I roll twice?
I'm gonna say that
There's
it
two of you
mirrors.
still, right?
I'm gonna say it mirrors for this.
Okay. Thanks.
17.
17.
Okay, 17. All right.
I just can't add that to the. Sorry.
No, that's all right. So Cinder and Istu are the only ones that this doesn't affect. Okay. Everyone else, as you move forward across this barren, dry, bone dust covered surface.
Wait, it wouldn't affect Jimmy either. Jimmy rolled higher than his two.
I thought Istu rolled a 17.
She was adding the 5, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Dumb. Wow.
I was going on what you
12.
said. In that case,
12.
in that case, it's
Only
just Cinder.
Cinder.
Just Cinder.
Oh man. And that was with a +10 too. Wow.
Cinder, oblivious as always.
So
Alright, you got this.
this haunting melody begins to drift across the surface of the landscape before you. And at first you barely notice it. It's a very subtle, slow burn type of thing, but it is a melody that once your ears and your mind realize you're hearing it, it grabs you like a gentle hook through your heart. Like this just tags you. And you can't even hear words because it's so distant at this point, but just the melody alone is enough to create tears in all of your eyes. And Istu, for you, this is... What? What's happening? Why am I wet?
Is my face leaking?
This
Is
is...
your face leaking?
This is...
Both of our faces are leaking.
Istu,
My
why is
heart
your
feel weird?
Istu, why is your face leaking?
But you all just... You're overcome with...
Jimmy, tears in his eyes. Yeah, that's weird, Istu. You should get that looked at.
You're all overcome with this sense of grief and tragedy and loss and fear and pain, emotional pain. And it's just barely touching on you. Now, Jimmy and Draken, give me history checks. If you want. Optional, as always.
Always.
Okay.
Flat 0, no proficiency, did not care.
Draken, your
15.
brains are on fire. In a good way. I need to specify that. I forgot. You are immediately struck. You, at some point in your past, have heard the singing tones of the Seanachaisians, the natives of Cairn. It has been a long, long time, and you had almost forgotten, but you are almost 100% sure that you are hearing the song, a song of Seanachaisian origin.
Just gonna keep. Like, alright. Draken acknowledges and it just keeps moving.
Very Draken. I love it.
I don't have moisture to waste.
I offer you a water skin.
Don't take that. You don't know where that's been. Last time we trusted him with the water skin, half of us got poisoned.
No.
Wait,
Just
what?
I did, and it burned. Wasn't poison.
He got poisoned. We got exploded mostly.
Yeah, close enough.
What is it, Draken? Do you have any idea what this music is?
Oh yeah, it's a song. It's like when the Queen. It's Seanachaisians.
Oh.
It's just music.
What? What's making... What's making the music?
Cinder's completely confused right now. Right?
Oh, the culture of my little friend is rather talented.
Are we not
Oh,
alone?
yeah.
I started scanning the horizon.
Do you have anything that would magnify your visual abilities?
No, only what's really kind of baked into the sunglasses of seeing and hold on, it's been a month since we've played.
You're good.
Sunglasses of seeing.
There's also those funky goggles you found on the horror specs.
Oh, that's all connected to the same thing now.
He's been
'Cause
tinkering.
tinkering.
Ah, gotcha.
So, 120 feet true sight, thermal infravision.
Okay. So
Can't be
I
surprised.
I will say this. With those on, you scanning around, in the distance, about here, you see, strangely, what appears to be a large black dome of shifting material in the distance, just sitting there. You can't really make out much detail at this distance, but
And that's not the structure that we were heading in the direction of?
no, the structure's it's like half the distance to the structure.
Oh, okay, so it's a little rest stop on the way. We might want to take a look at that. There's like a strange black orb over there. It's kind of on the way, I think.
No, our track record with strange orbs is kind of spotty.
Question
Well, yeah,
for the
but I have my armory now.
question for the DM real quick.
Hey, what's up?
If my eyes are welling with tears, am I allowed to try to clear them enough to be able to see normally, or is it blocking my vision?
It's not blocking your vision. I won't do that to you. There's no negative effects from it. It's just an emotional response.
Okay. This is just a little embarrassing because I've never cried. What is happening right now? I don't.
It's twice
think
as
I have tear
noticeable.
ducts.
It's twice as noticeable because you guys are all covered with that dust too.
It's just making mud.
Bone mud.
Alright, we'll look at the orb.
Okay. You
Any
guys.
really cool spells that require bone as a component material? I need to do some
Augury.
How about
research.
God bone?
Ooh,
Augury.
that's boring.
That's boring. Yeah, go ahead. If you guys are going to make steady progress,
Yes.
go ahead and move up 2 more.
Yoink.
All right. So from here, and it's right about here, you guys can all see it. It's just a dome, a half sphere, probably 15-20 foot in diameter, just sitting on the ground, shifting, black shadowy mass. As you get closer, though, every step you take closer, like the singing becomes more pronounced, more prominent, more impactful. Even Cinder, even you, having made your save, you're struggling, like you're biting some tears back yourself. And you can kind of clearly make out words now, although they're in a language I don't think any of you understand.
Is it Seanachaisian?
Yeah, do any of you speak Seanachaisian?
I know a bit of Seanachaisian.
Bryn might be able to at least do a rough translation because Seanachaisian, at least in my conception, their language is a mix of like their old language, Oleandin, with heavy influences from Sylvan. So similar to Elven, Bryn might be able to do a rough translation.
Well, there's no Sylvan in their language, for sure. I can tell you that, because that's all Elven.
What?
Sylvan's a Fey language.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. There would be no Sylvan in theirs.
Anyways, we ruled back when we first got on Whispering Gale when there were a bunch of Seanachaisian ghosts around that Jimmy did speak a little Seanachaisian. He's not fluent,
Okay.
but he is familiar with the language.
Okay. Well, here, this is what I'll do.
Well, I also will cast comprehend languages.
Well, that makes it much easier.
Let's
Oh,
see what
actually-
comprehend languages actually does here, though.
Actually, in that
that's-
fingerbone pinned, it gives Bryn permanent tongues.
Well, there you go. See?
Yeah, Cinder has actually the tongue spell in his warlock list. I was thinking about using that
Well,
if it works.
first off, Draken, are you casting?
I am using the staff, so yes, through the items. I don't know if that changes anything.
Okay, so using a magic item.
Yes.
Roll a d100 for me, please, sir.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a 92.
That's a big number.
Okay. We're actually looking for much lower, but that's fine. Go ahead and give me one more of those, would you please?
That's a 26.
All right. Oh, Jesus.
You have located an interesting entry into his D100 tables.
You guys are all within about 30 feet of each other, right? I would say.
Almost certainly.
Yes.
So, how many of you are carrying coins of any type?
Do I have money left? Let me check. Yeah, I guess I have some coins.
It's in an extra dimensional space.
I
Cinder
don't.
has a couple of coins.
All the coins that you're carrying, all of you, you feel this shift, this wave of like arcane energy kind of shift over you as he activates the staff, and all your coins turn into playing cards.
Oh, that's incredible. Let me change some numbers.
It's great that he said coins specifically and not currency, because those gold bars that we found,
No, it wouldn't have affected those. Only coins.
Nice.
those are still.
Is,
All of Bryn's aren't on her person, so.
is that a permanent effect or temporary?
I don't know.
I have literally erased one from my inventory and added the other. I'm going with permanent.
That's a good one though.
Jimmy,
feel
as a
like-
rogue, immediately feels his pocket become lighter.
Do we
Well,
know
damn,
what
there
they
goes
turn
the-
into? Because like which coin turns into what card?
I'll let you be creative with that if you'd like.
Okay.
Jimmy fishes around inside of his, like, side pouch because he had too much money to fit in a pocket. And he pulls it out and he opens the bag and it just explodes. Hundreds of playing cards.
That's much
And he
worse.
starts laughing.
There goes the copper that Jimmy and Bryn used to flip back and forth to each other.
So, let's see, Bryn.
What the hell kind of spell is that?
Now you have permanent tongues, right?
Yeah, from the fingerbone pendant.
Okay, so I will put this in your journal and you can read the actual translation. If you'd like.
Okay.
Cinder, do you want to try tongues?
After after that whole, everything exploding into cards, no, I'm good.
Okay. Well, in that case, Bryn, you understand it. You should have that in your journal there.
Where Sad Keening?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Jimmy's picking up his cards. He looks at one. The hell is a 7 of bumblebees?
I don't know, but it amuses me. I still can't speak the language, but we got playing cards now.
We are supplied if we can figure out how the hell these suits work. Next time you try to cast, stand a little further away.
I can translate for everyone the song.
Oh, really?
Indeed. The lyrics go, in the mantle of shadows where sorrow lies, the lament of the Seanachie a longing cries. O winds that wander through the glen, carry forward the burden of my heart. Peace rising, the moon ascends, death upon my soul, lift thine eyes. I am returning, seeking, a pledge for light to leave behind. Beneath the canopy of trees and tears, the call of loneliness, the silence of speech. Through the eternity of woes, destroy the shadows, send forth compassion. Peace rising, the moon ascends. Death upon my soul, lift thine eyes. I am returning, seeking, a pledge for light to leave behind. O mossy, on mossy stones where shadows play, awakens the music, the essence of sorrow. Rise deeply through the evidence of thoughts. May there be peace, unity of the goals.
Yeah, that sounds like the Seanachaisians. They were always pretty dramatic.
Here, I tell you what, I'll put that in everyone's journal just because you've had the translation.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I cannot write that fast.
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
You should all have it in your journals now, just to save note taking. But yeah, it's there. So that's the song that keeps repeating, and as you draw closer to this shadowy kind of half orb in the ground, you get the sense that it is emanating from within it.
No, interestingly, when I spoke to my little friend, herself a Seanachaisian, she mentioned that her and her associates, or really her friends, were following the thread of a prophecy, and they, in fact, were looking for what sounded to me like a portal in a place on Cairn called the Domes of the Shining Eyes.
How can you trust prophecy in a land where all the gods are dead? Where do you think prophecy comes from? If there's no gods to enforce it, then it's just poems.
Hey, maybe it was just poems to begin with.
Jimmy's nodding along until Istu says that, and then he goes, "No, the gods were pretty specific about some stuff back in the day."
Agree to disagree.
Around these parts, they'd smite you for things.
Shrug.
I'm gonna go with Istu on this one.
You were never afraid of getting smited.
Still
I'm
not.
just saying, if you're telling of prophecies, eventually it all comes true somewhere.
Says the divination wizard.
Excuse you, divination?
Sorry,
Who's divination?
Chronomancer?
Evil twin of divination. It's like, no, I make time happen.
He literally calls me a divination wizard when I paused time to keep him from dying when he decided to hop into the reactor.
Do you want to cast a spell on him?
That's an interesting question. I'll have to get back to you on
That's
that.
That's
when I
very
figure out
leading question.
when I figure out what happened to the research I did, that'll be when I start casting.
Okay.
Jimmy
By the
looks
way,
up at
you good at numbers? Help me with these calculations for like orbital trajectories. We gotta get off this bitch.
So,
Do you want
I
to
look
keep?
up at the dome.
Okay.
I look back at the party. Alright, listen, we can check it out. But we're gonna get involved in, like, Seanachaisian ghost problems. Not you, Ghost. Like, dead people. And none of your magic is working. I look from person to person. None of your magic's working, right?
It's
Define working, because
it's
I
behaving
mean,
in strange ways.
Define magic.
If I asked you to blow something up, what are the odds you could do it?
Define
So Cinder's going to attempt something.
Okay.
He's going to use his racial reach to the blaze, like burning hands,
Okay.
is gonna not exactly the burning hands, but the produce flame. Brings the ball of flame into his hands. Whatever. He's just doing racial ability.
Okay.
He's gonna see if that works.
All right.
And we'll step back a bit.
I do so.
Yep. Same.
That's a check.
This could be fun.
Istu doesn't move.
Fear no death.
All right. So now we're getting into an interesting. All right, so I'm going to make a call on this one because there is no definitive answer as to where tiefling racial abilities emanate from. So I'm going to say that this generates from within you based upon your genetic bloodline.
Cinder's a genasi, by the way.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking you were a tiefling. I'm sorry. Same premise, though. Same premise. This is something that's generating from your elemental core. So yeah, it works. No problem. It's not necessarily a magical effect. It's a part of you.
Okay, well, that's experiment number 1. This works. I could do this all day long here. That's good. Awesome. Okay, and now what can I do as a pally? Let's cast Bless on myself, Istu, and Draken.
Okay. You casting Bless?
Yeah, as a pally.
Okay. Give me a D100 roll, please.
Alrighty. 100.
Okay.
Oh, accidentally clicked twice, but 23.
It's alright. It works. Please keep in mind you have that effect on you.
Oh, that last.
It feels different, though. I will say that. It does feel different.
That last 1 minute, you know. Hey, that's answered that. So,
No, that means it'll probably be expended by the time you actually get to the orb, if that's where you're headed.
yeah. I just wanted to see that something was working, but okay.
Solid. All right. Anything else you want to?
Now, Cinder's quite happy that he's got his like little flame working after being in the phlogiston for so long. Yay! Warm fire! Yay!
Fire! Yay!
Not everything is blowing up. Yay!
I want to try something here.
Oh my god.
Yours worked. I'm gonna try too. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. I have an innate spell casting of suggestion. And I wanna try to cast that on myself to get myself to stop crying from this music.
You casting it on your double?
On me. Like
They're casting it on each other.
just one of me is casting it on the same self same one.
Can you cast suggestion on yourself?
Self-hypnotization?
Because I always
I have it.
I always considered your innate ability as a young T, your suggestion is kind of like the snake from Jungle Book. Trust in me. The eyes.
Range 30 feet, a creature you can see that can hear and understand you.
Yeah.
See, you could get your clone to cast it on you.
Yeah, I'll let it go for flavor, if nothing else. It does not generate a spell effect, I'm going to say in this case. It does not generate a spell effect, so you're good.
We're just trying something. I don't know.
It manages to calm you down, but you still feel like it welling up behind the dam type. It's in there. You're still hearing the song. It's still pressuring you, but for the moment, you're okay.
Nice. My eyes are drier than they were before, so I can see clearly to help you with these calculations. What are we doing for the math and stuff? Because I want to focus on that trajectory you mentioned there, Ratt.
Math stuff.
Math stuff. Help me with these equations.
You got it.
We gotta try and calculate the size of this celestial body that we're standing on, so that we can try to calculate its gravitational pull, so that we can figure out how much force we need to apply to get off of it.
I mean, it's not rocket science, but it is.
So we got a couple of steps to take here.
Yeah, that's going to take a while. I think you're inventing astrophysics.
Yeah, we're inventing astrophysics, but we're like at least 3 of the smartest minds on the plane, so it should be a relative cakewalk.
There's some smart cookies down on the planet.
Possible.
There's some smart cookies down on the planet now.
Yeah, then why are they still stuck there?
Oh, dang.
Crystal sphere.
Got him.
Closed. We're also stuck here now.
I'm going to tell the Bechlerites you said that.
Shit, if we get stuck here, I'm getting stuck in a black site forever.
Good luck.
They're gonna take one look at that gun that you're carrying around, and you will be recruited directly to the arms manufacturing.
Yeah.
See, they're gonna take a look at Ratt and take him directly to the University of the Lighted Way.
Oh no, he's getting ripped up by the Culvart.
Oh, the gnome.
Gnome, you can't be here. You're not supposed to be alive. So, do you guys want to keep moving, or?
Yeah, for sure. But we need to settle whether we're interested in the dome first.
Okay, it's your call. Like I said, it's right about here.
So we got one correct magical effect and one that did nothing apparently. Right?
Well, it did something.
It did nothing apparent to Jimmy. Jimmy saw that Istu cast a spell. We didn't see what happened.
You would have seen Istu say a particular series of words that sound very similar to Parseltongue if you listen to it, and give like a satisfied nod of sorts. Like
They wiped one of those silica packets under their eyes.
Okay, all right. Maybe you guys are getting the hang of it. All right, I like this. Interest in the dome. Points over his shoulder at the dome.
do we need anything in there, or were we just being drawn in by a siren song?
Little a column A, little a column B. It's pretty featureless up here. There's only so much we can try and figure out some way off of this rock.
I'd say we keep going. I have no interest in whatever that is. I don't want to get closer to it.
Maybe it's a way off this rock.
I honestly doubt it. If anything, I feel like it would be a portal down onto the world of Cairn if I had my guess.
I mean, that
That's
saves
off
us
of
a
this
whole
rock.
lot of math.
It's not out of the crystal sphere, at least, which is, I feel, what Ratt desires.
Yeah, I'd love to go home and not get dissected this week. But I'm paid to do a job, and that job's over there, so...
Jimmy holds up what used to be his money. Pick a card, any card.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I still got these. He fishes out one of the gold bars.
Oh, okay.
Alright, buildings first, before Spooky Dome.
May as well.
Buildings first.
All right. So you're gonna try and move around the dome, or?
Yeah, we bypassed the dome for the moment.
Okay. So go ahead and move. It's here. I'm gonna actually do this. It's here. Okay.
Oh, okay. The dome is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or actually, I think I was
The
pinging.
buildings.
It was here
were
actually.
ish.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I will say that as you edge closer, not close enough obviously to risk yourself unless it goes thermonuclear. As you edge around the dome, you all kind of shrink in like a shock, like goosebumps up and down your arms if you have the capability, chill up your spine as a shrill screech emanates from within the dome. Now, it's not a horrifying monster screech. It's the screech of a woman in extreme pain, crying out for help.
Is it a familiar voice?
It's a voice calling out for help. We should
For
help.
Bryn?
Yeah, we should probably help them if they're. Is this like a panther situation where it sounds like a person?
No, it is a definitively humanoid voice. Bren,
Yeah.
because of your permanent tongues, it was in Seanachaisian, and it was literally a cry for begging the pain to stop.
Does it sound like Saoirse? That's what I'm trying to ask.
No, I mean, not that you've ever heard Saoirse scream out in pain, I think, but...
I think
Yes,
she
he
specifically
has.
has.
Oh yeah, you
I think that's
have.
most of their interaction.
That's true. In that case, no. It doesn't sound like Saoirse.
I look.
Reluctantly approach the
Dome.
crying voice.
Dome.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like the voice of the Seanachaisian girl that I spoke to. Saoirse.
Considering
This is
that we've
getting out of
met an
hand. Now
entire
there's two
ship
of them.
we've met an entire ship of Seanachaisians
That's correct.
in the crew.
Kind of. They were blinking in and out of time, but yeah.
Yeah, Istu did their best to try to make those people permanent. So I would think that they had a lot of dealings with the Seanachaisians then, even though they don't speak the language. They probably had like comprehend languages up at the time, and were doing extensive work to try to understand them.
Okay.
But this one seems like we would understand what the cry for help is. So if
I'll let
somebody
that go.
needs help, then you know.
Yeah, no, I'll let that go. And I mean, the Seanachaisians certainly did no wrong by any of you while you were on the ship with them.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's my I'm of the opinion that we should help somebody that needs help if they need it, not
Okay.
always one of the people that we know. Like,
Okay. Is that what everyone's doing then?
I have turned towards the dome, resigned to my fate.
Resigned to my fate. All right. Well, let's do this then. Bum, bum, bum.
Nope, gotta zoom back up.
Moonscape.
Look, I made you a map.
Oh, thank you.
Feel free. You should have control over your characters, I believe.
How far in the distance is the edge of the dome? Right there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Alright.
Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. Where is it? There.
Hey, there we go.
Can you see the dome?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so who locked some Seanachaisians in Moon Jail?
Moon jail, I love it. As we'll say, as you move closer, the cries for help dwindle into a whimpering sobs. All around this orb is a shifting, just half sphere of dark shadows, twisting and turning in tumultuously snake-like ways.
I'm just gonna try to move forward with the rest of the party. I don't know. Saren's kind of staying in one spot.
She'll move up.
Cinder?
Yeah.
Okay. One of the Istus is staying with Cinder, and the other Istu is staying with Ratt.
Oh, here, I'll double you. There you go.
Nice.
Alright.
I approach the dome until something happens.
Okay, you keep moving.
Yep.
Alright. The sobs continue. Along with this, as you get closer, especially, this kind of sickening wet sound. Like meat being pulled apart.
That can't be nice. Hey, anybody in there?
As you speak up, once again in Seanachaisian, you hear that same quivering voice, slightly almost slurred, begging, "Please, please, I can't take it anymore, help me."
Bryn will translate for Jimmy.
Well, let's see what we're dealing with here. I fish around in my pack, and I locate something of less consequence than my other items. I find one of the expended light sticks
Okay.
from aboard the horror specs, and I just kind of give it a toss towards the barrier of shadow,
Okay.
observing it as it strikes.
It goes right through it and disappears into the darkness.
Okay, alright, not bad. I step closer.
No, I can't say that I'm a fan of that rending meat sound, Jimmy. Are you sure this isn't, something else perpetuated by, you know.
Absolutely everything we have ever come across is engineered to present our demise to us. I stopped worrying about it some time ago.
It's not that bad.
He pulls a length of rope out of his pack, and he swings the end of it through the dome to see if things can also exit the shadow as well as enter it.
So you're just tipping the edge of it with a rope to see if it comes in and out?
Yeah, just like swinging it above the head in a circle to get some momentum and then letting part of it pass through the shadow.
Yeah, it passes through it. It's almost like it is a sphere. Like it doesn't, like the tendrils don't shoot out. It doesn't follow it like smoke. Nothing drags it. There's no like friction or anything. It just passes right through.
You know,
Okay.
Jimmy, whenever you make statements like that, you make keeping that promise of me helping you to stay one kind of corpse instead of becoming two real hard of a job.
I never said it'd be easy. I never said it'd be easy. You gotta watch who you make promises to around here, you know? That gets all of us into trouble. He smiles. I look back at the party. Alright, who wants to go to hell? We're going to hell.
Saren leaves. No, I'm what are you doing?
I'm summoning the party. If we're gonna step through, we may as well be coordinated about it.
Okay.
I made a promise.
Alright, so what are you doing? I guess everyone's taking their positions.
Yeah. You gonna hold it down out here, Rat?
Yeah, just in case anything comes out.
That's fair. Make sure it's not us first.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not you first. Wait.
One of the other Istus moves back over. That's a range to this, so.
Okay. Jimmy, you have
Jimmy,
some sort of blind sight, don't you?
I do.
Okay. Give me a disadvantaged perception roll.
Okay.
Even at disadvantage, you should be good.
Oh, we're gonna find out. Rogues, man.
I see you have resumed hacking roll 20.
That's literally the lowest I can roll, brother.
Was it you DDoSing them? I knew it. No.
That is the lowest perception number I am capable of generating.
Oh, I know. I'm messing. High-level rogues. So, as you approach and you begin to kind of take steps, your roguey sense starts tingling. And your blind sense abilities, you begin to pick up that while there is one definite organic figure at the center of this mass, there's more. You can't make out what, but there's something else in there. More than one something else, if your senses are to be believed.
You know what? I look at Draken. You want to try something stupid?
Ooh, I love stupid.
What?
He hands you the end of the rope.
But first, what are you thinking?
He hands you the other end of the rope.
He's gonna be fine either way. Like, the angler needs him to survive, right? So, if you think about it, the odds of him coming into any danger from this pretty low.
You talking about sending
Yeah,
Draken in?
Do it.
Hey, wait. Yeah, doesn't this purple energy look kind of like that stuff that's been floating around Draken for the last couple of months?
Jimmy's spooling out a length of rope as he begins to walk the perimeter of the dome. You're assuming a great deal of benevolence from a dude who's tried to kill him like 3 times.
Technically, I am fairly certain he could just work with my dead. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but I wouldn't put it past him, because I could see that as a loophole.
Alright, so I had quite a length of rope in that bundle, right?
Okay.
I have now circled the entire perimeter of the dome
Okay.
with rope, and Draken's holding the other end.
Okay.
I look over it. Let's just yank him out. Let's see what we catch.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah,
Sen-
that's what I'm suggesting.
All right. Cinch the rope and see what happens.
Just like start walking the both of us this way.
All right. Draken, are you in on this plan?
Yeah, let's yank it and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So stop right there. That's good. Sorry. I cannot help it. I sound evil just constantly.
You know, DM's prerogative.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll initiative.
Makes sense.
Because you have
Expected
antagonized. You have antagonized something.
I'd prefer to antagonize it from out here.
That's fair. Let me get my... There we go. We're going to have a fight. Yes. I'm going to say for a moment... Boom. The darkness drops. The darkness drops. Okay.
Oh, there we go. It can do that?
And these little guys are going to scatter out after you.
Makes sense.
Let me... Do we have doubles? We have doubles. It did the double thing.
It only does the double thing on your initiative tracker, so we never get to know.
Okay, well, we will fix this in a moment. Let me get these guys in there first, and then we'll fix it real quick.
Of course.
I won't pull a chance on us. 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you nervous yet? 6, 7,
What do you mean yet?
8. What do you mean? Yeah.
What do you mean yet? Like I haven't been nervous this whole time.
Bryn, what's your actual initiative?
27.2.
All right, Rat.
26.18.
All right, Jimmy.
24.
All right, so this rat can go. Cinder.
13.
13. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and Istu.
9.1.
Draken.
9.2.
All right, I think I've got this. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. See that? With a limited amount of tears on my part, even.
Nice.
Nobody wants to see a grown DM cry.
Says you.
We disagree.
Muse. Antagonize something equals DM. Love it. All right, so Bryn,
Ace.
the darkness falls. You were immediately struck by the sight of... Hang on, I got my description here. Sorry, I'm doing it again. God, I'm terrible. Grotesque, nightmarish entities that seem to be birthed from the very fabric of the abyss itself, standing around a poor, downtrodden, strangely beautiful and yet horribly maimed young woman, laying on her hands and knees, chained to the surface of the rock itself. Half of her face is completely peeled away, revealing an empty socket in one eye. The left half of her entire body is just riddled with cuts, scrapes, and lacerations and bruises, but the right side is covered in a strange, soft blue glow. These creatures around her, with their razor-sharp skeletal claws, are cloaked in an otherworldly darkness. Only 2 pinpoints of burning light shining out from where their completely featureless faces should be. They flicker and distort and seem to move in a strange, unnerving unison. What would you like to do?
Featureless faces is my shtick. Let's kill these motherfuckers.
That's the
There can be
spirit.
only one.
That's the spirit.
JK. But, well, I have a little something that isn't, like, you know, based off of spellcasting that is just, like, bard ability. So I have, like, a pretty decent, like, idea that this is going to work. Let's get a spirit tail and summon some spirits.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Runaway sounds good.
Yeah, runaway is effectively like a chain Misty Step.
Yeah, run away.
Yeah.
Your call.
There's nothing combat-y about that. Let's see, let me look at my tails real quick. Like, come on, roll 20.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, there we go.
while you're doing that, there's our girl. If you wanted to see her. Poor thing. And there, yeah. Thought you'd like to see
None of those letters make sense.
that.
Don't worry about that.
And here, this is just for you guys. I'll put this in your Discord. See what these lovely creatures look like.
Oh, they're fun. They're friend-shaped.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Beloved Friends and give that one to Jimmy
Okay.
because for some very good reasons. So yeah. Yeah, So Jimmy, you and a target of your choice gain 17 temp HP.
Oh, nice. I will pass along to Cinder.
Oh.
Beloved friends.
Yeah, and that is my turn.
All right. Rat, you are up.
All right. So I'm gonna take the linear accelerator. I'm gonna slam it into the ground at like an angle. Kneel down and like throw some slugs into down the barrel. And artillery bombardment.
Okay. Is this a magical effect? Temporarily summon the manifestation. Yeah. It is. Technically.
Technically, it may be magic, and that's gonna just center on here and.
That's all right. Just give me a D100.
Careful
real quick.
bombing the person we're trying to save, please.
All right,
Danger close. I think she'll be okay.
Give me one more D100, please.
Okay.
Oh God, I love these. 19. Okay, that's not so bad. You pop the slugs in there, cock it, you raise it up, you get ready to fire, and it just goes click. And you look around, you don't see anything happening, but everybody else notices that Rat's eyes just lit up bright neon pink. They're glowing like crazy. That's it.
Give it a second. It'll go. Don't look down the barrel. It might still be a live round.
It was a good try. You almost made that. Anything else for you, Rat?
Nope, that'll do it. Well, those bonus action, I'll pull out the Eldritch Cannons. Attach them to the end.
Is this a summoning as well?
Gosh, that's a class feature. Let's look at it. Is that magical?
Whether they are Eldritch Cannons.
It does say Eldritch Cannon. Let's see.
Aren't the objects themselves, like, physical?
I think it's physical objects, but they're...
Yeah, you learned how to create a magical cannon. First sentence. Magical cannon.
A little magical cannon. So...
That's alright.
You want some more? I'll give you some more pulse.
Yeah, go ahead. That doesn't mean it's going to blow up or fail. Some of these are kind of benign. Okay, give me another D100.
Nice.
69. All right.
That's a nice number, right? So that's got to be a good thing.
69.
Nice.
Oh my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. This should be interesting. Rat. You try to pull out the cannon, but instead the enlarge spell goes off on you.
I'm normal people size now.
No, right? He's size medium.
Woot. Now you're humanoid sized, and your eyes are glowing bright pink. Anything else?
Nope, I think that'll do it.
Okay. I'm having way too much fun with these. Jimmy, you're up.
Alright. Before taking any, actual actions, I'd like to make a check.
Okay.
Locked into eternal, torment and punishment on the surface of the mother's head seems like a religion thing.
Okay.
Does this situation ring any bells for Jimmy?
You're welcome to make a religion check.
Alright. I'm not good at it, but I felt like I wanted to do it just because it seemed right.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, that's a good check.
Dang.
That's physically the best I'm gonna do.
Wow. I did not expect you to roll a 20.
I didn't expect it either. I expected a 4 as a punishment for my sins.
Here's what I'm going to give you based on that roll. You do remember rumors, very vague rumors, way, way back in the day, that the gods would, on occasion, supposedly, take a favorited mortal as a friend, student, even a concubine, to their home if they got their attention. And this could potentially be how this particular Seanachaisian got here. Now, I want to point out that this is speculative at best. But yeah, you got a little something out of that with a 20.
Smooth. Jimmy calls back to the ghost as he starts to move forward and establish a more favorable line of engagement forward of the casters. He says, "Oh, you know what? I did forget. You know, some people did say the gods lived up here." Right. Having done this, I'm going to take up position here. I do have my sword drawn.
Okay.
I'm going to dodge action, actually. I think I'd rather establish a favorable line of, like, combat rather than open with the attack.
Okay, that's fair.
So I'm gonna stand here, look big.
Okay. Not in the rat sense, but still. All right. That's it for you?
Yep, that's me.
All right. 10, 15, 20. Are we ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. So Istu, this one just shifts towards you. Like you can see like portions of its shadow just like reaching out and tumbling forward, gripping the ground as it rolls towards you, basically. And then comes at you with surprising, like dizzying speed. It claws at you with one hand, claws at you with another, and then reaches in and tries to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Claw, claw, bite. Classic. So we'll do claw. Claw. Wow, I'm rolling good. Bite. Did the bite get you?
No.
Okay. The claw, I assume probably did?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it rakes you just with these razor-sharp skeletal claws. Rah, rah. And you swear you can hear it giggling with glee as it does. Alright. Jimmy?
Yes.
Of course, you have your dodge action.
Yes, so disadvantaged hit.
So we'll go... change it to disadvantage. Claw. Claw. Bite.
Nothing. Two crit fails.
2 crit fails, wow. Dang it. You guys really did hack it. 2 in a row? That's not even possible.
Oh, it's only 2 out of 4.
It's not even possible. Let's see here. Welcome back. Let's see here. Where is it? Yeah. There we go. Had to get. I need to get these up in advance. I swear. 1 and 2, 71 and 30. Let's see. So for the bike. Okay. So for this one, you're not sure why, but he has a disadvantage on his next attack for you. And
I just juked him too hard, broke his ankles.
you dodged, and he actually lunged past you, giving you advantage on your next attack.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that worked in your favor. Quite a bit. Alright. This one's gonna actually dig his claws into the woman on the ground. Like, you can see him, like, push slowly, like a couple inches into her side, almost as if he's going between her ribs. That's this one here. She, of course, lets out a scream Cinder.
Yeah.
All right. We're back to normal. Claw. Bite.
Yeah. One claw definitely hits and the bite hits. Although, I'm going to attempt to cast shield.
Okay. Give me a
D100. Yeah. 28.
It works.
Woohoo! No hits.
All right. He's getting all the luck with these rolls. He's like, what are you guys talking about? Magic's working fine. All right, Cinder, you're up.
Awesome. Okay. So I think it's time to get rid of these buggers as quickly as possible. Well, first off, I'm gonna step to here. I'll hit the one that just attacked me, or I'm gonna attempt to with my first attack. AC 15.
All right, you are going for an 18.
Okay. Well, that sucked. I will attempt to hit again.
All right.
Wow, really?
Whiff.
Oof.
Wow.
It was a good try.
Plus 13 to hit. I didn't roll as a 5, but no.
It was a good try.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, anything else?
Let's see if I've got any bonus actions that I can use real quick. I don't think there is, though. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay. In that case, we're back to them by the looks of it. This one's running out after you, Cinder, since you're right in the front. Claw, bite.
Oh. Well, the bite is obviously a hit.
You still have your shield.
I do.
The bite is obviously a hit, but keep in mind you have your shield.
The other two miss.
Okay. So yeah, he sink his teeth into you.
How much damage?
Let's see, 19 and 13 total. I don't know if you get any bonuses against poison.
Nope, not currently. I don't think.
Okay.
But I've got
30.
10 for hit points, which brings that down a fair bit.
Yeah, so I think it's, what, 32 total?
32, yeah. Minus 17, so I think 15.
Alright. So, Jimmy, this one's up on you.
Yes.
Is your dodge expended or still going?
The dodge continues until your next turn.
Good for you. Let's see if it works in your advantage. 1,
I hope so.
2, bite.
Whiff, crit fail.
Dang it. Stop hacking.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take it up with the designers of the 5th edition Rogue.
Also, you gave him a lot of items that
I have so many items.
Oh
bumped
yeah.
up his AC to absurd levels.
No, yeah, like I said, I want you guys to do well. I'm just messing. Okay. He loses his initiative next round. He lost track of the fight because he got so angry at missing you. Here, let me I'm gonna do the face. I'm gonna do it on this guy too because he gets one. The exasperated. God, I can't believe I rolled so crappy face. God. All right, Jimmy.
Go for it. Come on.
All right, still at disadvantage. There's no way I'm getting a crit fumble. It's just not possible. Claw. God dang it.
Womp womp.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Just gonna kick you back down to 70%.
71.
You got that 1 in 400 odds too, double nat 1.
That's alright, this is gonna come back around. So he lunges past you as well as you dodge deftly. Jimmy's like pulling Neo from the Matrix. So yeah, you have advantage on your attack against him this next round if you attack him.
Beautiful.
Alright. Istu's.
Okay. So.
Unlimited? Okay, so we're going full man.
Whoa.
I have essentially just a quarterstaff if I don't cast anything, so I'm going to have this is to cast let's see if I can grab this spell real quick. This one. And then I'm gonna have this is to take a defensive stance with the quarterstaff and prepare to dodge.
Okay. Give me your D100 roll, please.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No.
And that's where the bone piece is for.
Is that good? That's good, right?
That is actually really good. You summoned 2.
Oh my god.
Bonus dog.
Oh my god, bonus dog!
That's
Bonus
what
dog.
happens when you use divine bone.
Oh,
Multi
this is
dog.
awesome. Okay, so now I have 2 of them. Sweet. It doesn't act on my turn. It attacks at the start of each of my turns, right? So it's there, but it can't attack yet?
Next round it'll be able to. They'll be able to, I should say. There you go.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna put those in between myself and the one here, and kind of they can't move. Can they move?
does it say they can? I'd have to look. There we go. I was getting the tokens out for you.
Yeah. Let's just say if it can't act, it can't move. Then, I guess that's my action.
It attempts to bite within 5 feet of. Okay. The range is 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you can summon them. I put them together since it was like a bonus that you got the second one. But yeah, anywhere within 30 feet of you, you may place them. And then they will attempt to bite anything within 5 feet of it that is hostile to you.
Next turn. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. That's where they go then.
Okay. That works. Good roll. See, I'm not always evil. Massacred Muse, I'm a nice person.
Evidence.
Okay. Is that it for you? Is twos? Okay. Draken.
Alrighty,
Part-
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step,
Fireball, right?
and I'm gonna breathe fire.
Oh, okay.
Ain't seen that in a minute.
I will. It's a 15-foot cone. Should be able to hit all 3 of these and Jimmy. I trust Jimmy to avoid it.
It's fine.
You got this? Yeah, you got this.
Well, it's a DC 19 dex save.
I stand reasonable odds of making that.
16 points of damage. If they make it, it's half.
Okay. So,
Draken can do that up to his proficiency bonus. Gotta love that Fizzbon's update to Dragonborns.
Draken,
Yes.
as you do this, a strange feeling wells up in your throat. Something foreign. As the normal glands that would cause the combustion within the pockets within your anatomy that burst out the flames fill with something other than the gas that you would normally generate. And suddenly, a gout of tepid, black, sizzling, toxic water spews out from your gullet.
Alright.
Oh boy, these things might be immune.
They are not.
Okay.
They are
I'm gonna
not.
sneak in that deck save.
Yes, go ahead.
We made
Okay.
it.
Okay. So you managed to duck and be like, oh god.
That's not fire.
Let's see, we got 3 of them there. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it's on disadvantage still. We'll just take the first rolls. What was the DC?
19.
19. 1 made it. For 16 damage?
16, that one gets half.
Okay. So yeah,
Easy.
it does seem to like they recoil from it and kind of howl and yowl about it. There's a big wet patch all around there now, soaking into the bone dust. That was a little weird. Yeah. Ew. As you kind of withdraw and get your senses, everybody might notice that Draken's eyes get a little more of a violet sheen to them. Alright, anything else for you, Draken?
No, that's gonna be it.
Alright. That was a good one. I was waiting for you to do that. So this one. This one's gonna hang back and continue to torment the young lady on the ground as well. He's gonna actually stick a finger in her eye socket while staring at you hatefully, causing her to scream in agony even louder.
The one that still has an eye in it, or the empty one?
The empty one. Bryn, you're up. Warning at home, like content warning, just in case you didn't realize.
Yeah.
All right, Bryn.
So, I think in response to that creature sticking a finger in the woman's eye, she is going to attempt to stick a finger in its eye.
Okay.
A finger of death.
Casting. I love it.
Yeah. So 2d100 or
Just 1d100 to start. We'll see if you need the second one. Yes, you do.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
90.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I had a little too much fun making this list. So yeah, you step forward, and real grim-faced, the ghostly presence, your hair whipping around, your cloak, dramatically moving, and even though there's no wind, and you utter the spell and point your finger out, and a stream of bubbles shoot forward about 30 feet.
it's time for the move.
Yeah, this is a good time for that. Yeah, it
That is
fills.
her turn.
Actually, it fills a 20-foot radius for the next minute. So. Oh my
Any
god.
effects?
Other than. Here, I'll just do that. Other than just being a realm of bubbles, no, not really.
Okay.
I'll put it there just so we can remember that there's a big thing of bubbles there.
A 20-foot radius in front of Bryn, or a 20-foot radius in front of the target of the spell?
In front of Bryn. It's where the circle is on the battle map there.
Okay.
Is that it for you, Bryn?
Yeah.
Alright. Rat, you're up.
All right. We're going old school. I'm gonna sling the linear accelerator over my back and pull the laser rifle from the Hyrospecs.
There you go. Okay.
There we go. I'll swap weapons.
Okay.
It's faster than reloading. And then this one here is I got a straightest line of sight on it. I'll try and plug it with the laser rifle.
All right. That is definitely a hit. All right. So 24 damage. Solid. You hit it very solid.
For 25 damage?
25, I'm sorry.
Don't suppose they have any particular response to radiant damage, do they?
They don't seem to, no. I'm trying to shave points off.
Makes sense.
Bryn.
That's all I've got.
There you go. All right. All right, Jimmy.
I'm here. Well, while one of them is apparently like flat on its face and two of them are a little stunned, I may as well take advantage, so I'm going to strike out at this one.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
You have advantage, so you know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Snappity, snappity.
Creating a cavity.
There's attack number 1.
Wow. Is that
It's
53 damage?
Yep.
Solid. Yeah, that tickled. Okay.
And the follow-up strike. Smooth 14, nice and easy.
Smooth 14. On top of the 53.
Sneak attack damage, man.
67 total. Okay. Anything else?
That ought to do it for the turn, but I will remind Draken, who should be in range, because we haven't actually been in combat since I got it. I do now have a special effect. Life of the party.
Life of the party.
So we missed out on some damage. He should have been able to deal extra d6s.
Okay.
Ooh. Cinder's also within 20 feet.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you get extra d6s on your attacks. If you
Fucking
happen to
all
roll a
about
6 on any of them, I will go a little crazy, but don't worry about that.
It's fine. Alright. Is that it for you? Yeah, you guys keep that in mind, okay? The life of the party thing. Alright.
With a 5 to hit.
Well, we're coming around, don't worry. Alright, Cinder. Or actually, no, Istu, this one's gonna go after you. I'm gonna be nice.
Okay.
To Cinder. I had to specify there. Alright, so I'm gonna try something a little new on you, Istu. You ready?
Yep.
Does a 14 hit? Oh, darn.
And hit him with the soul siphon.
I was trying.
That looks like Bryn's soul cage.
It's beefy. This one's between you two. I'm going to direct this one at Draken. Just because.
Is this the one that lost its initiative?
No, the initiative one is on the left. This is the one that has disadvantage on its next attack.
I think it's just about time. Yeah, that's the one that you hit already. Actually, no, it's going to come after you, Jimmy, because you hit it.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It does still have disadvantage, though.
It does. We're just going to go standard.
Yo, that one actually hits. The
Alright.
second claw hits. I take 9.
Yeah.
Out of your temporary hit points.
So claw bite. This one, while still digging around in their prey, is going to launch a loud screeching cry that reverberates across the plain. And suddenly, all of them seem to move in an unnerving synchronicity.
Dad. Found my key.
Oh, good job.
It was under the covers.
Oh. Michelangelo has been found.
Fantastic.
So, you're not really sure why? or what? But it's not a good thing. Alright, Cinder.
Mm-hmm. I
2 29 hit.
Oof. Yeah.
Alright, give me that con save.
Oh, fuck you.
It's-
These dice. These dice hate me.
I don't think you can fail a saving throw, so don't worry.
One second.
That just means that you can't. Well, no, it is 18. I'm sorry.
No.
18. No?
No.
Oh, give me that D100 roll. Let's see if you can pull this off.
It's an ability, it's not a spell.
Magically exert limited control over the flow of time.
Alright, here we go.
You got this. Come on. You got this.
As long as you don't roll 100 on a D100, you will be
now
perfectly
that you
fine.
said
What are the odds you're gonna roll with D100?
I mean...
There's no way you could roll a D100.
I'm gonna guess it's only at 1%.
There's no way you'll roll a D100 and get 100. There's no way.
Not at all.
It's not gonna happen. It can't happen.
Statistically, our party has to be so far ahead of the curve on that because it's happened like 3 or 4 times, and we can't possibly have rolled 400 D100s.
I just don't... oh.
You got this. You got this. There's no way you'll roll 100. See? Give me another run, please.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe it'll just be bubbles again.
We can only hope.
Some of these are really fun.
Oh my god.
74.
Oh, even worse.
Okay. This could be good or bad. Roll a d4 for me. I got really creative with this. It was fun.
Oh, no.
An odd number.
Oh no.
Have you seen The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones?
No.
You have.
Someone selected the wrong grail?
You have chosen wisely. You gain a fly speed of 30.
Okay. What?
Mm-hmm. So even though your spell didn't go off, you're suddenly hovering.
Oh god.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll just shout, "Hey Cinder, watch your left,"
Stu looks at Cinder and is like,
and just
I tried.
instead add +5 to his save.
Okay.
And that's not magical at all because I'm just saying, hey.
No, that's not a magical ability.
Look to your left.
Flash of genius, and that gives you your save, so it's not semi-permanent. So you're good.
Nice. Moves it from 14 to 19, right?
Yeah. Do you take half? No, it's still the same amount, but it's not permanent until your next long rest.
So 9 damage, right?
Yeah, you can heal it basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for me.
Thank you.
Cinder, it is your turn.
Well, that shit's gonna take it in the face. I'm gonna roll above a 4 this time.
Go for it.
Probably. Oh! Yes!
Numbers.
Exact! Alright.
Which one were you hitting?
The one that just tried to do that to me. The top one,
This one,
I guess.
Okay. Alright.
I am gonna not use a magical spell, but I'm gonna use a smite and see if it works.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna use level 4 one. Level 4 slots with smite.
So, what is your oath?
Vengeance.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And he just did some horrible shit to me, so hey, I'm
Yeah.
feeling a little bit vengeful about this.
Yeah, this is definitely a channeling of your oath more than magic. So yeah, go ahead.
Alright, that's plus level 4 is. Oh, is it 68? Does it count as undead?
No,
Okay, so it's 68.
it would technically count as a fiend if that matters.
78.
70. 78 total.
No,
No,
78.
78.
Oh, I was gonna say 78. Wow, you beat the rogue.
Add another 36 on there.
36. All right, so 56 total.
Yep.
Still-
And I'm gonna. Is this? It's still up, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack the crap out of it again.
Do it.
Oh, of course.
Ah,
I'm not gonna smack the crap out of it again. I was just surprised it might work nicely.
Womp womp. It's okay. And get rid of these symbols of frustration. All right. So, anything else for you?
No, just looking at my dice in disappointment.
You can't properly chastise digital dice. It's the only bad thing about them. All right. And that brings us back around, and let's see. Cinder. Here we go. Yeah, you know what? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
the orb. The orb returns.
Yeah. So, actually, here, let me get this. Because it would have been centered on him there. You were suddenly engulfed in darkness.
And I still see perfectly with.
Do you have the ability to see through darkness?
If I remember right, I do have
Do you have Devil's Sight?
Devil's Sight.
If you have Devil's Sight, then yes, you can still see through.
I do have Devil's Sight.
Okay, so Istu is still engulfed in darkness then?
Is2 has dark vision. Does that not count?
No, this is magical darkness.
Okay, got it.
Alright. That's his move.
No advantage on the attack for you, buddy.
Jimmy.
This is the one that missed its initiative this turn.
Oh, well, good call, good call.
The next one, though.
Jimmy. No. Let's get a save.
Fear effect?
The fear
I am
spell.
within range of Cinder. It is not functional.
Oh, remember his auras aren't working.
Oh, they aren't working? I thought they were working.
No, the auras aren't working.
That's specifically what I asked earlier.
Yeah, no, they're not working right now. They're canceled out right now.
Okay. Then, yeah, I gotta make a save for you.
Sorry, I might have miscommunicated that.
That was my fault because I added the modifier to the roll at first.
Yeah, no, it's all good. All good. You got this. Come on.
Don't think I gave myself anything related to that. Nope, just standard rogue slippery mind.
Okay.
15. Missed it.
All right.
Let's see, what do I have to do?
And that would actually catch Cinder and Istu as well.
Okay.
And,
Both
and
of me or one of me? Because
just the one down by Cinder. And Cinder, if you have any innate,
Immune to fear.
yeah, that would still work.
I also believe Istu should be immune to the fear as well.
I have magic resistance and.
If you have magic resistance, then you get an advantage on your save.
Yeah, that's it. I just have poison immunity and magic resistance.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Here. Just do
Advantage.
this.
You got this. You got this.
I don't know.
Definitely gets the +5 to the saving throw.
What's the +5?
So
for?
now he just said
Oh,
that
yeah.
was turned off.
Yeah,
Or-
the oars aren't working.
Yeah.
Even the Aura of Courage.
Yeah, they're not working right now.
Okay.
There is a definitive reason. I promise I'm not just being mean.
Yeah.
See?
There's one roll. You got one more. Oh, okay. So, as you can see in the effects there, you are frightened.
Of this one, right?
Well, you don't have any line of sight yourself, so that might actually help you. You must take the dash action to move away from that direction.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
You're in
There's
darkness.
no way of knowing.
Yeah, you're not sure where it is,
But-
so I'm gonna let you just pick a random direction.
I'm just gonna guess it's that one, and then move away from that.
Yeah, I'll let you kind of make your own decision as far as what way
It does-
you run.
It does have, say, safest route, which means you would disengage as opposed to just dashing.
Yeah. The dogs don't need to roll, right?
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're not real. They're not real.
That's good. That's
All right.
good. Okay.
All right, so that's it for him. Istu, you are up. You may
Okay.
attack with your dogs still.
Yeah, I'll have this Istu pat this dog on the head, and send it back over here to bite this guy with its movement.
In the darkness.
It can see into the ethereal plane, so I'm assuming it means that it can see in the dark. The thing that's right in front of it, 5 feet in front of it.
I'll let it
have
go
it-
for now. I don't want to be mean.
I'll have it try to bite.
Okay,
Both of them try to bite.
go ahead.
And then I'll have Istu, I guess I'll do the attack first, hang on. Let me just put that back in the chat so I can see it. And then, its attack is, my spellcasting ability modifier plus my proficiency, which is +6 plus 17 plus 17 to hit for this.
Damn.
Okay.
So we're just gonna first bite attack, second from the other dog.
Okay. If it's plus 17, those will both hit.
Yeah, anything above it's 2.
Okay, so that's 4d8 for each of those. So we'll go with the first one here, and the second.
19 and 16. All right. That's not poison damage by chance, is it?
No, it I think it's just regular.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Is it piercing for a bite? Because
Yeah,
the other
piercing.
ones were? Okay.
Piercing.
Okay. Yeah, it says it in the thing too. Wow. Let's see
You're
if I
good.
can measure. Here. I'm moving away from that in the safest path. The safest path is away from this and away from this. So
Yeah, southeast,
the
basically.
vector of those are going to be eastward. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I take it you'll disengage first.
Right.
Although
is
it-
to themselves taking the disengage.
I think technically it's just the dash.
It says the safest path, right?
The safest path. It doesn't say you disengage. It says you have to take the dash action and move in the safest available route.
Which precludes taking the disengage action for
Yeah.
everybody but rogues.
So I would love to ask you about this.
Mhm.
Since you said that I have a 30-foot flying speed, am I allowed to fly upward?
Ooh, biggest brain.
Yeah. Only one of them would get an advantage or an opportunity attack. He'd get one swipe at you, basically.
Okay.
You want to do that? Straight up 30 feet?
And I have to dash?
It has to be a dash.
What I'm gonna do is...
So it'd be a straight up 60 feet, basically.
To me, the safest path would be dashing in a diagonal away.
Your call.
Yeah. So we're not gonna go directly upward. We're gonna kind of arc it in a
Okay.
way. I don't know how long this flight speed lasts for.
Just
so
15 and 15, basically. We'd say 15 feet up, 15 feet over. Just to simplify it.
yeah.
All right, and look at that. There's the opportunity fumble.
Finally, a chance for me to use the Pythagorean theorem. Am I right? Wow.
I just rolled 2 1s again.
That's
by the way.
so nice.
Beautiful.
I love that for you.
I hate everything right now. All right. He falls prone and his movement is reduced to 0. That's wonderful.
Oh, lovely. Oh my god, the dogs are gonna have such a fun time.
Let me put my exasperated symbol on him. Okay. Okay.
That Istu moves there. This Istu moves over here for sake of clarity, I guess. I don't know. Let me just measure that real quick. I want to make sure I'm not doing the wrong thing here. Ooh, actually, I can go a little further. Okay. I'll go, like, here-ish.
All right. That it for you?
Yep.
All
That's
right.
all 4 of my turns.
Draken? What you want to do?
I'm gonna use something that I don't know if I've actually used before.
Ooh.
I'm gonna stab them with my dagger.
I think you've used a melee attack like twice.
Oh,
Ever.
but not just this. I mean, it's that dagger.
Oh no.
Oh
Which-
my god, he
I
has a
am
knife.
attuned to
Oh my god.
Which dagger are we using?
the heart exploder.
Okay.
These things don't really look like they have those.
It's more of a metaphor, really.
All
Maybe
right.
an idiom.
Oh, okay.
Roll to hit.
Alrighty.
Added.
Unfortunately, I don't remember the full details with it.
Where did you get it?
I know. All the way back at the beginning.
Oh God.
The dagger, like the dagger we found in Sly Night. Well, technically, this one we found in the brothel, but it was the same dagger that was stuck in Sly Night, right? Same
Oh,
dagger.
God, way back. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It,
Well,
so.
then if I'm not attuned to it and I screw up, I die.
So
I
much
am
fun.
attuned to it though.
Give me an advantaged 2-hit roll, please.
Alrighty. I don't know if there's any bonuses to it, but well, I'm not really gonna roll a
Not
second one
concerned.
here. I got a critical.
Yes, you did. So, Draken, you take this thing out and you just feel this wave of power wash over you. And once again, that darkness that's been kind of creeping into him, that iridescent darkness, grows a little darker. And you see his claws kind of elongate, and his teeth kind of elongate, and his snout moves out a little further. And it's almost as if he's starting to grow a beard as he swipes at this thing, nailing it solidly, and it detonates into a poof of shadow and vanishes. You're starting to feel a lot more powerful for some reason, Draken. You're not really sure what's going on.
Draken smiles with far more teeth than he should have.
Hey, twins.
Oh my god.
That's my buddy.
All right, anything else?
That freak.
I'm so glad I'm so far away from you right now. This is great.
Anything else for Draken?
No, that's gonna be it at this point.
All right. All right. That brings us to this guy.
I have a very important question to ask you.
What's your question?
Saren's out there by her damn self.
Yeah, she hasn't really been doing. She hasn't really been doing anything.
Initiative. She's not an initiative at all.
I'm not
She's
worried
over
about
there.
it.
She actually hasn't been doing anything intentionally.
Okay.
She's really freaked out right now.
Avoiding the
I just wanted to make
attention.
sure.
Yeah, she's not running. She's just kind of like dumbfounded, like what is going on?
Fair enough,
Can't
I'm
be
so
blamed,
sorry.
though.
No, that poor girl has been through it. That poor girl has been through some stuff. All right. Oh God. So this one's over here again. Yeah, you know what? I think it's time. It's time.
It's time for some bullshit.
Jimmy, Draken, Cinder. This one, you even though it has a featureless face, you could swear it's smiling at all of you. As this yet another pulse of energy seems to wash around you, emanating from each one of these things. I need Jimmy, Draken, and Cinder. Except Cinder. We'll skip Cinder. Jimmy and Draken, give me a wisdom save, please.
Boom.
18. Okay. Draken. Okay.
Well,
Sorry, buddy.
What's up?
is this targeting me, or is this an area of effect?
It's an area of effect.
Okay.
Okay. You are frightened. This isn't the fear effect where you run. This is frightened. You have disadvantage until the start of your next turn, where you can make another save. Jimmy, it
Yes.
washes over you.
I'm already pretty scared, actually. I'm fine. No thanks. I've already got one.
None for me. Thank you. Bren, you're up. What you got? Cast me another spell.
All right. She's going to try one of her tails again.
All right, what are we doing?
Tails.
Beloved friends.
Yeah. So let's see. That is going to be a mind bender, and
Oh.
she is going to target this one right here on Jimmy.
Okay. What's that do?
That.
Intelligence save. Okay. It's definitely not its best. Alright.
Fails.
24 psychic damage.
Yep, and be stunned until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
If
Solid.
it's stunned, does it drop concentration on fear?
It's not a concentration effect, unfortunately. It's actually... Well, I won't give too many details. I'll tell you all my secrets.
You may wish to write it a custom block then, because the fear spell is concentration.
Yeah, no, this isn't the spell. Oh, you're talking about that fear spell.
Yeah, the one on me. I dodged the other one.
The actual fear spell. I thought you were talking about the aura. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, concentration's gone.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, you're right. You're right. So I believe that would be Istu as well.
Okay.
The fear is gone. Good call. Good call. I'm glad you remembered because I didn't. You guys make it so hard to cheat. All right, good job, Bren.
Nice.
Thank you.
Rat, you're up. What you got?
I got. I think I got a line of sight. Yeah. And I got a las rifle.
All right,
Wow.
that's a hit. Another 32. All right, you're starting to irritate him. Anything else for you?
Flying boots.
Okay. These are your little jet boots.
Little jet boots, and then 25 feet straight up.
Okay. Keep in mind your vertical positioning, please.
Yes.
All right, Jimmy.
Attacks against stunned creatures have advantage, or is it something even better? I forget.
It's advantage, automatic.
All right. Well, it hit me with fear, and it's stunned. I take advantage.
Go ahead.
Beautiful.
Wow. Let's see. The one you hit before was
Dead. Draken murdered the hell out of it.
that's right. Just making sure here. I got a lot of numbers to keep track of here. All right, so you plugged him pretty hard.
I plugged him good. I also procced my own life of the party. That's a 6 on the life of the party.
Oh yeah.
So fortunately, I was going to do a follow-up attack anyways, but I am now obligated to do so.
Go for it.
So I heal the 6, and I look a little bit crazed as I make my second swing.
Rawr!
Oh, I'm within Jimmy's aura. I should probably make that roll too.
Hmm? Yeah, if you do
It
the
takes an
crit.
additional 14.
Another
I'm
14?
missing 2 hit points, so.
57. Okay. Blam, blam. Yeah, you plugged him pretty hard. Anything else for you?
Oh no, that's more than enough for me. I'm having a grand old time.
All right. Brings us back around. All right, Cinder.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit the same one as I did before.
Oh no, it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
The bad kind of okay, Cinder.
Yeah, they don't get advantage to hit me. I can see perfectly fine.
Yeah, well, they already have advantage to hit you, sadly. For reasons. But he's going to do a claw bite. Claw.
Alright.
Claw. Bite. Any of those hit? 25?
Just the one.
All right.
First claw.
So 11 slashing. There we go. All right. Let's see. How high up are you, Ratt?
You said 25 feet.
25, okay. So, yeah, we'll here. Boom. Another realm of darkness pops up. And this one will claw bite you. Cinder. Claw. Claw. Bite. 20, 21, 15.
I will attempt to cast shield.
Alright, let's get that D100. Nice. Let's get another one. I'm just glad I get to use this table, really. I mean,
So anything above 15, it doesn't work, right?
51. Interesting. So instead of a shield spell, a silence spell goes off, centered on you. 15-foot radius.
Okay.
So now it's dark and silent all around you. Could have been worse, I suppose. He'll still hit, obviously, but not anything too terrible. Anything else? And that does bring us to your turn.
Alright. Ouchie, ouchie. Let's see. Alright. I'm gonna 12 of the first one. That's already wounded.
Okay.
Attempt to roll above a bloody 4.
You got this.
Blam.
That's a hit.
Let's go.
That is a hit.
I'm gonna use a second level smite.
All right.
So it's a fiend, so it'll do an extra 4d8.
There you go.
And I'm going to add the d6 for life of the party as well.
All right. That's solid.
Why not? So the d6. It's a 6. Aye.
Alright, heal yourself 6 in addition to dealing 6 extra damage.
Yeah.
Also, I am now obligated once again to take an attack on my next turn.
Excellent. I'm sure you were going to do that anyway.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yes, so 23, 29, another 42 damage that first guy you took 50 something before. Is it still up?
Let's see. Was it this one?
No, the one above. I can't. Yeah,
This
that one.
All right. Yeah, that one is gone.
Excellent. And now the one below me.
Okay.
Oh, has either of them been hit? Either of them.
I believe the one below you has, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
My
Mister's
dog's bit it.
dog. Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit him.
Okay.
Of course, I missed by 1.
Missed by 1.
God damn it.
So close.
It's ridiculous, man. My dice rolling right now. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Anything else for you?
Let's think. Let's have a look at my I know I got some bonus actions. You know what? Yes. This could go horribly wrong.
Oh, I love that.
I'm gonna.
Do it.
No.
Spells.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna. Yep, just gonna stay there.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go again. Claw. Claw. Bite. Cinder. 21, 28, 15.
I've already used my reaction this turn, so yeah, it's another 2 hits. 2 claws, 10 and 16.
Okay.
26. Ouchie.
Ouch. Yeah.
Not ideal.
I'm gonna use my land hands next turn, hopefully.
All right. Jimmy.
Yo.
Let's try to hit you with this.
Go for it. Nope.
No con save.
Oh, I assume the attack roll goes first.
Oh, it does. Dang it. Dang it. I want to hit you so bad. I'm joking. I'm joking. Look, I got another chance.
Go for it.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait. That one is the stunned one.
Oh, she's right.
Dag nabbit.
She's right.
Stop doing that. I'm trying to cheat. Dang. All right. Is2. You're up. No longer feared.
Yep.
One of you's in darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's gonna kind of move over here.
Isn't that one flying?
No,
darkness one.
This one's flying. This one's gonna move down. I'm just gonna.
Is the one in darkness flying?
Yes.
Oh well, here
Is
let me do
the
this. Move back there. You'd be above the darkness then, technically.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, then I think I'll stay here for this, for my movement, which means. Let me put this issue over here instead. The dogs will bite with the plus 17, like we've established before.
Okay.
And that's 30 and 24
Those will hit.
for the 2 instances of 4d8.
20. 20, 20.
Nice.
All right.
But hitting the same one that was in the darkness below before.
Okay.
This Istu is gonna cast a spell.
I love it.
I know. I'm doing everything you want me to do today. It's great.
It's beautiful.
Remember this in Karen when I completely ruined the storyline. I don't know. It's like a game of Pictionary with my arms behind my back. It's great. So this one.
Oh, chain lightning. This could be
Yeah,
wonderful.
It can go catastrophically wrong, right?
It could. It could go catastrophically right.
So.
Let's get that D100 roll in.
Yep. 2 of them.
You do a low roller. Just the one.
Just the one to start.
Okay.
9. Perfect.
It goes off as planned.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't have to roll again?
No.
Holy shit.
No.
Okay.
Your spell worked.
You're about to see some damage.
Yeah.
A range of 150 feet, you create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of the first. A target can be a creature or an object and can be targeted only by one of the bolts.
I get to choose the targets, though, right?
Target of your choice, of mine. So I choose that.
Well, I mean, your could refer to me, right?
No.
Okay, I'm messing. Go ahead.
So, dex saves or 10d8 lightning damage on a fail and half on a success. So, since I've been able to successfully allow the dogs to target this one, can I hit this one? Or is that not allowed? Because this darkness is different from this one.
So those are in the darkness, so you can't actually see them. I think you do still need to have... Yeah, it has to have line of sight. Target of choice that you can see within range.
Yeah.
Okay, so within my range of 150 feet are these 2 and one of the ones near Jimmy. I can't touch these at all.
No, they're out of sight. But you can hit the other 4.
Yeah, I'll have a lightning bolt hit. Just get back to the right cursor. This one, and this one because of the.
I think you get 4 targets.
Yeah.
No, 3.
A target
3
of your
bolts.
choice, and then 3
Then
additional.
3 other
Yeah.
targets.
Is that?
Yeah, you can hit all
is
4 of
that-
them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit all 4 then. Thanks, George.
Yeah, of course.
15.
Blam!
All
So
right.
let me get their dex saves in real quick. What's the DC? 19?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
So here we go.
I
1,
might make it.
2, 3, 4.
Not a chance.
None of them made it, so I get 10d8 of damage.
10d8.
Times 4, technically.
I do wonder, how far is the range for life of the party?
It's 20 feet.
I'm not close enough. Never
So
mind.
close. It would have been so cool.
Yeah, well, this is cool enough, you know?
Give me some damage. Give me some damage!
Okay, 10d8. So, I'll do 5 twice. Ooh, actually, advanced dice roller. I want to look cool.
Do it.
10.
Spread those dice out.
I don't have a spell attack modifier for this, do I?
No, it would just be the straight damage.
Okay. 45.
45. You want to just keep a 1 roll for all of them, or keep it simple?
How about we do the best of both worlds and I just roll 1 more time and we take the average?
Okay.
You're already above average, technically.
Same, so these are the same.
I think that answers that question.
Yeah, 45 it is, I guess.
All right, 45.
There we go.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to half it. They are resistant to lightning damage. Still, that was an epic display of power. Let's be honest, right? Right?
Still, that's 88 damage total.
Yeah, that's Yeah, that, you did some damage. Let's be honest.
Does it round down?
It rounds in your favor. I always round in your favor.
Oh, 23, then, you know.
Always round in the player's
Like,
favor.
so 90 damage total. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna, I think.
Blah, 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 blah.
That doesn't kill anybody? Nobody's dead?
No.
Okay.
Ow! Big thunderbolt.
I love that you rolled the exact average of 10d8 twice in a row.
This is the way. I know no other. Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got?
I think.
We've got the dogs, the IS-2.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
This IS-2 would like to hold an action for something to descend from the heavens at this one, or at Ratt. If an impending attack is coming, we're gonna plan a doomsday plan over here.
Okay. That works.
Okay.
Draken. You're still a little frightened, but it'll pass. After this round, what do you want to do? Frightened more of your new power than anything, probably.
I'm gonna do it again. That was fun.
All right.
He likes it when they explode.
I like it, but
So,
with advantage.
with disadvantage, with advantage.
Just normal then.
Straight. Yeah. 22.
Okay. So Draken, once again, another surge of power goes through you. His beard and mustache seem to get a little bit longer. His scales grow a little darker. His eyes light up with an eerie violet flame somewhere behind them. As his claws enlarge, his teeth get a little bit longer. He swipes out, lashes at this thing, and boom! Wipes it off the map.
I weakened it.
I think we both did.
Draken's starting to look a little scary. Anything else for you, scary Draken?
No, that's it for now.
Okay.
Draken's just enjoying what he's got.
All right. Let's see here. Another orb of darkness. Some of the bubbles got caught in it. Sorry.
Or
Bryn.
All right, so Bryn is going to. Well, first off, let's roll a tail. That means I can pick.
Between the
That means
two?
I can pick. Yes. Rolling the same tail twice means I get to pick any tail on the list.
Which
so
one you
she's going
picking?
to step to the side, and this one's a little out of the darkness, technically.
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, so Mindbender worked well. I'm going to pick Mindbender again, and
Okay.
we're going to call a ghost down on that one.
All right. Int save. 21.
Damn it. Wait. Shit. Yeah, no, it doesn't do. Never mind.
That was
Damage.
that was just a good roll. I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
That's like his weakest save too. Sadly.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh well.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
Yeah.
Nothing's working as it should be today because of the moon weirdness. Rat, what do you got?
Rat maintaining a perfect line of sight on exactly one of them.
Yeah.
Steady sniping away.
I got a las rifle.
All right. Another hit.
Oh, that Jimmy doesn't apply. So
You're a little far away.
A little far away, so that's I'll just redo that. I'm not mathing that out.
What happened?
What?
He re-rolled it to get rid of
I
the
had-
extra
I had-
d6.
An extra macro button pressed for Jimmy thing. The Jimmy thing doesn't apply.
That's fine. It's about the same either way, right? Damage-wise, anyway.
This is 34.
Okay. 34 it is. Actually, that's enough. You actually whittled him down. And since he was the one maintaining these, those are gone. All right, Rat, nice shot. Anything else? Anything else for our sniper in the back?
Nope, that'll cover it.
All right. Jimmy, you're up.
I look over at Cinder, who I can suddenly see again. He's looking a little beat up.
Little.
Draken's also been popping these guys with like one stab. So I look at Drake and I go, "You got this guy, right?"
I imagine the grin you get in return is probably unnerving.
Yeah. So, cunning action, disengage. I move over here to reinforce Cinder.
Okay.
And we're going to attack the one that I'm standing by.
Do it.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Okay.
God damn!
Oh.
Rogue shit.
Oh, he
Ooh.
pops like a balloon.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's gone.
Just a casual 98.
You guys were stacking up too many life for the party rolls. I was too juiced.
Jeez. Okay. Anything else for you?
No, that's my whole turn. I turn, I jump, and I cut him in half.
You can blow the smoke off your sword real quick
Swing it to the side, get the moon dust off.
as it re-enters the atmosphere somehow. Whoom! All right. That's some Final Fantasy level stuff there. All right. My turn. I gotta make this count. You guys are not hurting enough. All right. Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna keep at you. Claw.
Yeah.
Claw. Bite.
Yeah.
You'll notice he lost his advantage.
Yeah.
Damn pack tactics.
I
Alright.
think it was the being in the darkness.
No, it was the one that just got dropped by the sniper in the back.
Oh, it was maintaining like hive mind shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. So,
I was wondering what that did.
Ratt has actually done something very significant by killing that one. Alright, so I guess they missed.
I am useful.
Oh, you're all useful. This one's going to pulse out a wave of energy. Cinder, you're up.
Alright. Well, I did say I was going to lay on hands, but things are turning the other way right now, so I'm going to attempt to finish this dude off.
Do it. Do it.
I hit. Woohoo!
That is a hit.
Yeah, and so he's already taken some damage. I'm gonna use a third level slot.
Oh,
So this will do 6 die 8 added on. So there's that. I'm gonna do the d6 for the party. An extra 1.
Heal you up one.
there you go.
And roll 6 die 8. Another 31.
Nice.
Nice. So is that 54, 55 total plus the 1?
Yep.
Alright, Cinder drops one. Between the dogs and the paladin. Alright. Anything else for you, Cinder?
That was my first attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt to move over here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have a hit on that dude.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Oh, hey,
Let's
guess
go!
what? Guess what? I'm gonna add in another 3rd level just because it's fun time. So yeah, okay. So click on
By the power of
damage.
Grayskull.
And then what is it? 12d8. Okay. Roll 12d8.
12d8 and 2d6.
Yeah.
Sometimes the Twitch chat just slaps, dude. Like, Church is like,
Hey,
by
look,
the power
there's a
of
6.
Grayskull, and then Massacred Muse says, fuck shit up. And I was like, I put those 2 quotes together, and I'm like, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And oh look, one of those party dice was a 6.
Yes.
There you go.
So
what's
that just did
what's our grand total?
I just clobbered it.
29
Just clobbered.
plus 52 is 81 plus another 7, 88.
88. All right. I'm gonna give you your He-Man moment and say that you obliterate it in a rage of shadow and foul language.
Yeah.
All right. That it for you, Cinder?
Oh yeah.
All right, my turn. Finally, jeez.
It's,
Bryn, he's coming for you.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't that one stunned?
No, it was
No,
only a warned round.
made the save.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Claw, claw, bite.
Oof.
First claw and the bite hit.
Okay. So yeah, rah rah. He's on you.
Yeah, apparently.
It's 2.
Yep.
What you got?
Okay, so, in the peak of action economy, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my movements now. I've already measured all this out. We're gonna have the dogs go over here.
You gonna
They're
bite
gonna
the girl on
start-
the ground?
They're going to begin trying to break the chains nearby.
You want to gnaw her wrists off or anything, or?
No, just the chains.
Talk
Just the
to her
chains.
first.
Okay.
Um,
No, I'm just messing. You're good.
I think actually we're gonna. Okay, there's not really. I don't have any lock picking proficiencies or.
It's fine. It's fine.
Mm,
I know somebody in your group who does.
yeah, we're just gonna leave the dogs there to bite at the chains. So with a plus 17, they go chomp chomp.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to hit the chains. It's all right. They're stationary targets.
Okay. So the God, why is it on the advanced dice roller still? This is.
Oh, they won't be able to get through them though.
Okay, so they'll just keep chomping on them.
Yeah,
Something for them to
they're
do.
doing their part. They're doing their part. Anything else for the Istus?
They're just gonna I really would love to avoid casting another spell.
You can.
Possible. I wonder if I can ask about
I think
spell
you should.
mastery.
I think you should cast a spell. I think you should cast this. Just, mage armor, anything, just something. Prestidigitation, clean the dust off.
Yeah.
I wonder if it wouldn't be smart to just do it,
I'm always going to encourage you to do the worst possible thing you can.
Yeah,
You gotta
we're gonna-
feel the right answer.
We're gonna wait on that. I lost that spell, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. 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 I think we're good here.
Okay. All right. Draken, a strange sensation comes over you, and an all too familiar voice begins to echo in the back of your mind. One that seems to have somehow melded and become very welcome in your thoughts. A dark voice that says, maybe we should just watch this one die.
Not really. No, it was referring to which one by watch
Oh.
this one die.
It was referring to Brent.
See,
He's not telling you to.
problem.
He's not telling you to hurt her, just to watch her die.
Totally different.
unfortunately, I am not quite okay with that.
All right.
And now, if you said, watch other people die, I might have a different response.
All right. Are you gonna take another swing?
I am.
All right. You will not. You will not have your advantage this time. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Do I have my disadvantage
Your disadvantage?
from the fear?
No, that's past. That was only one round.
Alright. So, 28.
28.
Nice.
You swipe it, but only seem to do a minimal amount of damage this time. Almost as if some of that power has left you.
Yeah. Not surprised.
All right, Bren.
Okay, so I have I can do Misty Step from like a feat that does not consume a spell slot. Would that count for the
What is the feat?
Fey touched?
Fey touch, so it would still be an enchantment of sorts.
Well, Bryn's Fey.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you're not using. I suppose it's innate. Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a racial ability, it's a feat where you're drawing on Fey magic that's inherent within you.
Yes, inherent. Like you gave Draken and Cinder a pass for
Yeah.
something that's inherent.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I had a couple of things that were counted still too, though. Just the nature
Yeah,
of
no,
where
this-
you're coming from.
this is actual magical energy. Draken's breath weapon is a chemical reaction that happens in his anatomy, and the same could be said for Cinder's ability to draw from his Genasi
Right.
core. He's an elemental, whereas this is an ability that you've picked up magically. It's okay. I think you got this. You got this.
Yeah.
This is your time. This is your time to rise up and say bards will not be put down by stupid shadow creatures.
Okay, so am I not going to roll the D100?
What do you want to do?
I want to Misty Step out.
Oh, you're still Misty stepping out.
Yeah, so I can, do my attacks from range.
Okay.
Because if I don't, then everything will be a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, give me your D100 roll. Let's see how it goes. You got this. Not D2. Let's see what
Oh,
happens.
no.
Let's see what happens. Give me a D100. This could be a good thing.
Look, you're not going to roll 100. There's no chance.
Of course, the more we say that.
Huh. Roll another one for me. That's interesting. Okay. Nice. So we've already got that one, so I'm bumping it. So I don't want these to go twice in a row. That would kind of... Okay. So two things happen to you. Number one, you become ghost-like, translucent.
You don't say.
Like you actually go
Don't say.
non-corporeal.
Hey.
The second thing is a spectral bird flies out of nowhere and begins to fly around you in a small arc and begins to speak and goes, "The ghost has turned invisible! Grog, grog!"
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Anything
I
else?
was expecting some fucking Edgar Allan Poe shit, and you just got like bird that follows you around and describes your spell effects.
That's pretty much what this is. It's gonna follow you around and narrate everything you do for a bit. Anything else for you, Brent?
Well, Misty Step was a bonus action. She's going to try and hit this thing with Phantasmal Killer before walking away.
All right. Give me another D100. I like this. This is what I like. Taking chances, rocking and rolling. Let's do it. It goes off without a hitch.
Hey.
Nice.
So yeah, Phantasmal Killer, and she's going to walk away.
All right, and this is what is the save? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All right, so wisdom save.
God damn it.
God damn.
All right, so that's okay. This is actually kind of special. Based upon the nature of what you just cast and what it does, the tapping into the nightmares,
Yeah.
you actually have an extreme advantage. You just pinpointed a weakness.
Ooh.
This creature is a nightmare. So what is the nightmare of a nightmare but something beyond comprehension and terror and fear?
True facts.
So with that, it will actually dissipate,
Hey.
leaving you once again on the barren surface as the dust begins to settle, and the only sound you can hear are the small mewling sobs of that poor wretched soul still chained to the ground next to Cinder.
Both of me are going over there immediately.
Okay.
Oh yeah, friends coming too.
How do we get these chains off?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Divine smite. No, I'm kidding.
So I punch myself in the face out of sheer bloodlust, dealing 4 damage.
One of me takes a step back and looks over at Jimmy like, what the
I
hell?
let out a Ric Flair, whoa! Sort of big one.
Oh my god. Calm down.
Snap into a Slam
I'm
Jam!
working on it. I'm working on it. You gotta give me a second there. Alright, okay.
It's a wild one.
And then I kneel down by the shackles and I start working on him. I look up at the Seanachaisian woman, and as I work, I say, "Okay, so which one did you piss off? Wasn't Volry, was it?"
I'm gonna put her picture back up there for everyone at home to see. She looks up at you with her one good eye, tears still streaking down her face. You're still struck by the strange beauty that she has, even through the damage and whatnot. And like I said, the whole left side of her body is still covered in like this soft glow, even though the right side is just horribly ravaged and torn apart. She looks up at you, and her breath kind of hitches a couple times in her throat as she tries to kind of raise up on her one good arm and look around at each of you. And you're asking who did this?
I asked her which one she pissed off. Because in Jimmy's mind, in the sort of heat of battle, his guess has gone to a firm supposition.
Okay.
He's fairly certain this woman has been trapped here as some sort of punishment by the gods. That was the assumption he was working on, so he asked, which one did you piss off? Wasn't
Okay.
Volry, was it?
I assume you're asking in what language?
Becht.
Okay. No, that's fair. She'll understand you. She'll actually answer in Becht. And she'll say, Sir, I ain't angered no one. I was an honored guest for, well, nigh a century.
What happened to you?
I wish I knew. One moment I was chosen. I was lauded with praise and gifts, treated as though I were one of the great ones. And then Bodhi, he left. I don't know what happened. I waited for what seemed like an eternity. And then these creatures dragged me from my bed. They took me out here, chained me down. Sir, it's been so long, they've been picking away at me. For a long time, it took them a long time to get through whatever Bodhi done to me that did this, but he put something in me when he left, and I don't understand it. All I know is that it's been slowly peeled away. All I can remember is that song. That song that I keep singing. I can't get it out of my head.
So,
Jimmy's nodding along.
what we believe happened. Now, granted, Jimmy and Draken here were in the middle of it. I have only seen visions of it from afar. But what we believe happened is that someone on Cairn ripped a chunk of the negative energy plane and sent it down onto the world. And we believe that a lot of these beings that tormented you and that we've been encountering generally were spawns out of that chunk of the plane.
I don't know nothing about all that.
Jimmy's been nodding along, and he goes, it's a shit show down there. Blasphemers, heretics. It's not great.
What was it? A giant magic ritual undertaken by thousands of mages and clerics and all sorts?
To do what?
They brought down doom upon the land.
Why would they do that?
Blast of destructive energy.
Who? Why?
Nobody you'd have known, probably. You've been up here for quite a while.
What? Who are you?
Just a hometown boy, I guess. We used to be from around these parts. Well, me and him. I point my thumb over at Draken.
Could you free me?
I'm trying. I got a 28 on sleight of hand there to get the cuffs off.
Yeah, you'll manage to get him off. She stands up wearily, shakily, on obviously favoring one side far above the others. Once again, her right side is just ravaged.
Question.
Yeah.
Is her right over here?
Her right.
Is her right side over here on this side?
Well, she's
facing Jimmy.
Yeah, she's facing Jimmy, so yeah, that's fair.
Flying Istu is gonna come over there and be a person for them to lean on.
Okay.
If that's allowed.
She won't actually touch you. Like, she doesn't reach out for anyone.
I can hold out the quarterstaff if you don't.
Are you holding it out to her?
If she seems averse to physical contact, then yes.
She shies away from any attempt to touch her. She actually kind of jumps.
Cinder is going to do divine sense.
Can I just hand her the quarterstaff for her to lean on then?
Sure. Yeah, she'll very warily take it, looking you up and down. You get the sense, you've seen this as what you are before. Like, she doesn't know what you are, and you make her a little nervous.
Yeah, I know what I look like.
Yeah.
I'm just being over here, lizard person, just like.
Yeah, licking your eyeballs.
No.
Cinder, you said you were doing. What were you doing? I'm sorry.
Doing divine sense.
Okay. You don't sense any evil coming from this woman at all.
None?
No, not an ounce. She seems to be completely pure and innocent.
I shoot.
You shoot her? What?
Nobody is that pure and innocent.
Ratt heard if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him, and he took that really literally.
Apparently.
So, Bryn is going to be talking to her and say, darling, if you want, I can help you with the damage that those creatures have done to you. However, being not from here, I'm having a bit of trouble attuning to this realm's magic, arcane magic. Is there anything you can do to help me to that end?
He says, "Nah, don't worry about it. Don't
No.
worry about it. I got this." He's digging through his pockets. One sec. Aha! Pulls out the potion case. You know, I've had such good friends for so long. I haven't even needed these. Here.
She flinches away from you.
I don't know if it's gonna work super well. You're probably not exactly mortal anymore, but they do me a world of good.
Who
Best
are
before
you?
date.
Are any of those potions going to restore an eye?
No, but they might fix up some of the other stuff.
That is what I'm wanting to do and what I'm asking about.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well,
Mercenaries? Soldiers of fortune? Travelers?
Here?
travelers for sure.
Here amongst the gods, just wandering.
Yeah.
It is a very,
the best way to just...
very long story.
But who are you?
I am Jimmy the Mouth. Not a name that probably means anything to you. I was born sometime after you came up here.
Jimmy, as you say your name, her eyes roll back at her head with a start, and she lifts up off the ground, and that blue light just begins to swirl all around her, and suddenly she begins to speak as if a chorus is within her, saying this all at once.
Ah, shit.
She says the words, "In the twilight of canvases, shadows dance, a symphony of hues in clandestine trance. Brushstrokes weave a tapestry of fate where the artist conceals a darkened gate. Behold the palette of destiny unfold as whispers of secret in the ether are told. A chiaroscuro of hidden power takes flight from the edges of perception, just out of sight. The notes of a maestro, a sinister tune, echo through the corridors of a crescent moon. A conspiracy woven in threads of starlight, as unseen hands guide the quill of the night. The stage is set on the theater of dreams, where illusions unravel its spectral seams. Watch as the puppeteers' shadows entwine, crafting a narrative, a dark paradigm. In the gallery of echoes, a prophecy blooms, a secret power of harbinger looms. The canvases tremble, the colors conspire, a whispered apocalypse, a world set afire. Strings pulled in the silence of a cosmic design, shifting the balance, a clandestine sign. Questions arise, yet answers elude. In the shadows of dance supremacy broods. The edge of reality where illusions collide. The hidden force emerges, a sinister guide. As whispers persist in the gallery's abyss, the world near oblivion veiled in a bliss. So beware, O seeker of truths untold, for in the strokes of chaos destinies fold. A puppet master's hand, unseen and sly, manipulates fate as empires comply. And with that she screams and falls to dust at your feet.
I didn't do it.
Is that another one of those sodding prophecies that Saoirse mentioned?
I take back my quarterstaff.
I look over at Istu. I told you, they take their prophecies fucking seriously around here. Shall we cliffhanger it there? It is midnight and our dog needs to go outside very badly.
In Discord for you.
Thank you. It was very long. I liked it, but that doesn't mean I caught all of it.
There it is. It's in Discord for you.
Yeah, once again, I cannot write that fast. Thanks.
We will cliffhanger it there. Unfortunately, Carowin will not be joining us at our next session. She is gone. More's the pity. Probably good for her. But yes, things are definitely afoot. Things are colliding. I hope this was an enjoyable session for you guys.
It was, and that prophecy has the angler written all fucking over it.
There's so much going on. There's so much craziness going on, and now you guys are caught up in the narrative hardcore. So things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. I had a fun time with this. I hope the tormentors weren't too tough for you. I know Cinder got a little beat up.
Talking of which, does lay on hands work okay? Or is that dodgy as well?
I'll give you the lay on hands. You've earned it.
So he was going to test that by just doing a few hit points at a time. You know?
Just to see if something blows up.
Yeah.
By the way, the effects are, aside from the coins, because we are agreed, I think that was funny if it was permanent.
It was.
The effects are temporary, so they pass shortly. But yeah, I had a good time. Don't forget, next week we're going to be back with World of Cairn. Things are actually making really good progress there. I would honestly say about between 1 and 3 more sessions World of Cairn, and we begin our final stretch with that campaign as well. So things are lining up really well. Magic Cowboys has ended, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say. However, Storm King's Thunder is about to pick up, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss that. I know we've got some big things planned coming, including more Star Wars, Rise of the Drow, which will be a fully recorded and then edited and released series that we're going to try. We're also doing regular board game nights with Zombicide. We're actually going to do a campaign style progression with it as we take the same characters and see how far we can get through scenario after scenario. We've got all the expansions. It's going to be a good time, so you don't want to miss that. But yeah, anyway, join our Discord. Come check out what's going on. We've got a whole bunch of new games coming you don't want to miss, including, in the future, another round of adventures in Cairn as we flesh out the world even further. So we will be accepting some...
a sequel?
So yeah, we'll be accepting probably some new players as well. We're going to branch that out a little bit and maybe even have more than one game going. So definitely come join our Discord. You don't want to miss that chance. But that being said, Muse, you are awesome as always. Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure to have you regaling and encouraging me to be evil. But yeah, thank you guys. And we will see you all very soon. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Until next time.
Good night.